Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today we got a new band we're gonna listen to on the channel. We're talking about They Might Be Giants. This is the first time that I actually gonna listen to this band, and the cool thing about this is we're gonna do 3 songs. We're gonna do a triathlon, and I wanted to thank WIMBIE for this. WIMBIE, thank you so much for sponsoring this I was gonna say this marathon, this triathlon. Thank you so much, and for providing me with the information, the links, and everything. And I just wanted to say you did a perfect job, because you were like, oh, I think I'm doing this wrong. No, but you're right. Thank you so much. So we got 3 songs we're gonna listen to. So the first off is The Guitar from their album called Apollo 13. This is from 1992. Then the next one is from the album Flood. This is from 1990. The song is called Your Racist Friend. All right, they're very short songs, very like on the 3-minute mark. And then the from, I think this is the title track of this is pretty much the band name. They Might Be Giants, and we're gonna do the song They Might Be Giants, and this came out in 1986. So a little bit of variety here in the years. And let's see, I have no idea what this is gonna sound like, if it's rock, metal, punk, you know, reggae, ska. I have no idea, so I'm gonna be surprised. But yeah, thank you again so much, WIMBIE, for doing this, of course, for reaching out. And if you don't know how to request these videos, it's in the links. But I'll release a little bit of a video, because it's a little bit of a you have to click around, and it looks like there's none available, what they are. And I don't know, Buy Me a Coffee kind of like hit all this stuff. It's kind of like weird to get to where you want to. You have to kind of like click and click and click, and then you see that they're available. But well, I'll make the video and I'll release it soon. But for now, let's check out the band. If you're a fan of They Might Be Giants, welcome to the channel if this is your first time. And if you like the video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, thumbs down, a comment. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And here we go with the first song called The Guitar. Here we go. Let's see what this is about here. Let's check one quick thing. Just wanted full volume, and here we go. Thank you. Where is that from?
Hush, my darling, be
That.
still, my darling.
Hey!
Hush, my darling, be still, my darling.
Hey!
Turn it up, the guitar. I can hear the guitar.
In the spaceship, the silver spaceship.
I have to look it up.
The lion waves goodbye. In the spaceship, the silver spaceship, the lion waves goodbye.
Who's that playing? Hey, the guitar.
Very good. I loved it. So that little part there, I did recognize it from, I guess it's from the Tokens, The Lion Sleeps Tonight, that little ba ba be da ba ba da be da. Instantly recognizable from 1960, let's see, just 1961. And I think the first time that I heard it was in The Lion King, of course, that great scene. But really cool band. I love the bass riff. I love the energy. I love the sax. Very cool. I don't even know what would this be like. What kind of style is the? They might be giants. Let's see. They might be giants. Let's see. Okay, so rock, of course, but is that it? Is that it? Yeah, it's just rock. So it's a duo from, let's see here. Doesn't New York, Brooklyn. And it says here that frequently performed as a musical duo, often with a drum machine. Okay, cool. Okay. It didn't seem like it, right now. It seemed pretty, legit. But yeah, they're more like a duo. Very cool. Very cool. Let's keep going. I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. I can't pin it down. I've never really heard something similar, but I like it, It sounds great, and I love the bass, and I love the guitar, and I love the sax and everything, the lyrics. That little breakdown there with the the lion sleeps tonight. Really cool. So let's keep going. Let's keep going with the triathlon. So the second song here on the list. Okay. So Your Racist Friend. So let's check out what is that one about. So this was the longest one here, the first one. These ones are the ones that are a little bit under 3 minutes, so let's check them out. This is from Flood, and I think there were some notes here. Their biggest album. WIMBIE wrote me some like liner notes. So all right, here we go. Your Racist Friend. Let's see what happens. They do have a lot of monthly listeners. A lot.
This is where the party ends. I can't stand here listening to you and your racist friend. I know politics bore you, but I feel like a hypocrite This is where the party ends. I just sit here wondering how you can stand by your racist friend. I know politics bore you, but I feel like a hypocrite talking to you and your racist friend.
There it is.
This is where the party ends. I can't stand here listening to you and your racist friend. I know politics bore you, but I feel like a hypocrite talking to you and your racist friend. Out from the kitchen to the bedroom to the hallway, your friend apologizes, he could see it my way. He let the contents of the bottle do the thinking. Can't shake the devil's hand and say you're only kidding. This is where the party ends. I can't stand here listening to you and your racist friend. I know politics bore you, but I feel like a hypocrite talking to you and your racist friend.
Very good. Yeah, the lyrics, I love them. And yeah, nobody wants a racist friend, you know, so I get it. So there are, you know, so I just saw that these guys composed the music for SpongeBob, not in like all of it, but the Broadway musical. And they sold over 4 million records. That's awesome, because also the genres here change it a little bit. It's alternative rock, art rock, geek rock, power pop, children's music, of course, because of SpongeBob, but also like comedy rock, because it is a little, you know, on the funnier side, maybe just taken more lightly. The lyrics obviously are serious, you know. Nobody wants, you know, a racist friend, you know. It would just be totally uncomfortable to hang out with someone like that. I don't know, just especially having lived in so many different countries, you just become so I don't know, like for me it's like so normal to be among people and who speak different languages, who look different. It's just like super normal. But I know people, unfortunately, they're very close knit, and you know, they don't want anybody to come close, and that's when, you know, it's unfortunate, you know, honestly. But yeah, I like this style, really cool. This reminded me more of a kind of like almost like a ska vibe, you know. Again, the sax, that's why I actually looked into Wikipedia. I wanted to see if that's like a current, you know, like a thing they do in their songs, you know. But it says here that about the drum machine, of course, the duo, and then about SpongeBob. And SpongeBob, like, is such a SpongeBob fan. She was since she was a kid. But it doesn't really say anything about like saxophone player. But I love that they added to the music, you know. And who has that style? I think the only one that I know who has some kind of comedy style would be Tenacious D, Jack Black, Tenacious D, but also this other guy who does covers like yabba dabba do now, you know, like instead of give it away now. What's his name? Man, Man, who's? Give me a second. I do want to mention him because he does just like covers and really funny. I mean, we've done this before. JK and send me some lists of like these fake bands, you know, like Spinal Tap. Now, this is obviously not a fake band, but it's like in that vein, you know, in that style. Weird, is it called Weird Al Jankovic or something? I can't find him right now, but well. But yeah, this sounds very, very good. I really like it. Let's see here. And this one, even though it was on the shorter side, it did seem, you know, the perfect length. So, all right. So the next one is the title track and the band name. Oh, wait a minute. No. It's from the title. It's from the album that's called They Might Be Giants. From the band They Might Be Giants. But the song is called Don't Let's Start. I guess that's why I misread it, because I was like, well, it doesn't make any sense. But this is the song we're going to do. Don't Let's Start. Here we go. They have a lot of videos too.
Don't let's start. This is the worst part. Could believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl. But don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around how you get around. When you are alone, you are the cat, you are the phone, you are an animal. The words I'm singing now mean nothing more than me out to an animal. Wake up and smell the cat food in your bank account. But don't try to stop the tail that wags the hound. D-world destruction over an overture. And do I need a positivity? Need this sunshine? Don't let's start. This is the worst part. Could believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl. But don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around how you get around. No one in the world ever gets what they want, and that is beautiful. Everybody dies frustrated and sad, and that is beautiful. They want what they're not, and I wish they would stop saying dibby dog dog ding dang dibby 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 dog dog ding dang dibby dibby dee. World destruction over an overture. And do I need a positivity? Need this shot? Don't let's start. This is the worst part. Could believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl. But don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around how you get around.
I love it.
I don't want to live in this world anymore. I don't want to live in this world. Don't let's start. This is the worst part. Could believe for all the world that you are my precious little girl. But don't let's start. I've got a weak heart and I don't get around how you get around.
Man, very good. And there's this video in the back, and I don't know where exactly. First of all, the music, fantastic. I don't know. I love the vocalist. I love the way he pronounces the words. It's just fun, you know. It's good music. I definitely would have been a fan if I would have listened to this, you know, earlier. And this is music that I like, you know. I would listen to this definitely. It's just fun. It's wacky. It's quick. It's good. You know, that's what I love about the Smiths. It's like fast. It's to the point. It's not too complicated, not too complex. But it's super cool here. That is something that I'm noticing in the background of the video of the song. Spotify shows you like a little clip. And I don't know if you saw, this is at the end of the movie Men in Black. And there are these towers, and they look a little bit like they look like a little bit like UFOs stacked on a tower. I don't know if they're restaurants. I don't know what they are, if they're satellites. And there's this other thing called it's in New York, definitely, but New York City, but we don't exactly know where. And it's like this little globe, I think, made out of metal, and you can just sit there, and there's fountains and stuff. And I don't know where this is, but if you guys could tell me, because when Alexia and Mario went to New York, they were looking for this globe. And it's also at the beginning, in the intro of King of Queens, where Doug and Carrie, they have some ice cream, and then Doug drops his ice cream, and you can see in the background this globe. So let me know where that is, because they really wanted to go there, and apparently nobody in New York knew what they were talking about. I guess there's a lot of people in New York who just do one thing, and they don't tourist around, so but yeah, that's what I'm seeing right there. But these two towers that look like these UFOs on these poles, let me know where that is. I mean, I could look it up. I could take a picture and it would show me. That's what's so crazy about technology nowadays. You have Google on your phone, and then you take a picture with your phone, and it tells exactly what kind of furniture that is, or where you are. Or if I take a picture of this microphone right now, and it tells me where I can buy this microphone, how much it costs, it's so weird. Basically, information is just like, sometimes we don't. It's so funny how many times Alexia tells me like, oh, I don't know how to do this, and what do you think? And I'm like, well, let's just Google it, because we're not used to that life. I guess half of our lives, we didn't do that, So, and we will never really we still want to find out stuff for ourselves, isn't that crazy? Even though everything is right there, and it's just going to get crazy and crazy. But this is a great band. Thank you so much, for making, for having me discover this band. This is really fun. And thank you. And also for being your first request ever for the channel. Thank you so much. This is a gift for the channel, of course. Every sponsored video is a gift, because it's new music, or it's just stuff that we haven't heard, and then sometimes it's stuff that nobody has really heard. That's what I love about the channel, that there's a lot of diversity to the music. Yes, we do a lot of progressive stuff and a lot of rock and stuff, but sometimes somebody comes along and throws us all off, and I like that. I really like that, and that's what makes the channel a little bit different. We do a lot of very, very famous stuff, and we started doing that. We didn't do it for the first 2 years, and then we were just like, well, I guess we're never gonna get big as a channel, and then we started doing more famous stuff. Like today, for example, we did like a Rolling Stone by Bob Dylan. I never thought we would do it, but then again, we had never really heard it. We'd heard the chorus, so. Those are just the songs, I guess, that everybody does. All the channels do the big stuff. There's channels that only do famous stuff, and they get to 100,000 subs in a matter of months. And it took us for us, it took us 3 years, but we're happy where we are. We have a great community. We have people who really like us, who write us emails personally. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you so much. Honestly, this community is amazing. And I wanted to welcome you, of course, as well to this community. I think it's WIMBIE. And WIMBIE, thank you so much again for this awesome set of songs. This triathlon. I hope you enjoyed. I was a little bit worried because I was like, wow, these are so short. What can I make out of this, And you see, there's always something to talk about. So I guess... thank you so much. Thank you for being here, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.